Hey guys, I'm Smith Bay and welcome to my channel. Kick off your shoes, relax, stay a while because just stay, especially if you're new, because I'm very entertaining, I promise. Yeah, if you are wearing earphones right now, I advise you to take them off because this might get very, very loud. Okay. So 5 years. 5 years I've been celibate, okay? 5 years I gave up sex and it all got ruined in a matter of a month, probably a month. And I'm just so annoyed. I think like this might be my crash out at this point, because this is why if you are gonna give up, this is why if you ever give up your celibacy, never do it for a man. Never do it for somebody, okay? Make sure that if you're doing it, it's because you want to do it and not because you like the man so much that, you know what, you don't want to lose them. So you're like, you know what? Let me just give it up. Even though I was on this journey for 5 freaking years, let me just do it because you know what? Maybe something positive, maybe finally a long-term relationship would happen, because you know you've been on this earth for 27 years now. You've always seen yourself being married and having kids at this age by now, but you know what, life just took a whole U-turn and you got stuck in 2025 where nobody cares about building up with somebody anymore. Nobody cares for having a relationship. The guys out here will be doing the most for the girls that don't give 2 craps about them, but the ones that actually care, they're trying to treat like trash. Worse too, you're sacrificing so much. You're impressing. Like, what is this? No, what is this dating scene? What is this dating scene? And it's everywhere now. I can't even say, because I'm from Toronto, so I can't even be like, oh, it's just Toronto. No, it's everywhere. I see it everywhere on my Instagram, okay? No, everybody is starting to crash out on this dating scene because it's disgusting. I honestly thought so-and-so was on the same page, but obviously not. You know what I mean? Because we've been seeing each other for like 6 months now, you know, everything was going good, and then 1 week everything went down the drain. And then it's like, what was the point of all this? What was the point? You know, I met this person, knew this person for a long time actually, so it wasn't like a random person that I met off the street. This person I knew forever, like 10 years, okay? And we always kind of circled around each other, always had feelings for each other, but it never worked out. We were about to establish something, then the man ended up ghosting me. A month later, we met up again. Then the man told me he met the love of his life, and I wanted to punch him straight in the fucking face, because I'm like, what do you mean you met the love of your fucking life? You know what I mean? But sometimes I just like to see the outcome. It's my toxic trait. I like to see where this gonna go, you know? I don't go outside. I'm a homebody. As you guys see, a lot of my videos is me at home. I'm a homebody. So I'm invited to a party. Yes, I just found out that the person that I thought we were, you know, gonna like figure out stuff found the love of his life, and I'm supposed to meet this girl at the party. And I wanted to punch her straight in the face. You know what I mean? I had a drink in my hand. I was like, should I just chuck it? You know, but I like, you know what? Let me see how it goes. And I still had a good time because, like I said, I don't go out. So I'm still going to have a good time. I still met other people, and the man was trying to find me in the party. But to the point where he had to actually introduce me and his love of the life together. And me and this girl looking at each other like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, what? Man ended up disappearing in the party with his love of his life. Then I did, because I'm like, why am I still here? You know what I mean? So I came home back and I started crying because I was like, what the hell was that? You know, and that should have rang in my head like, hey girl, like maybe he's not the one for you. But like at the same time, I was like, can I really get mad? Not really, because we weren't really anything. You know, we weren't actually dating. We were gonna see something, but didn't happen. So whatever, stayed in contact with him until he kept trying to have me meet up with him, and I said no, I'm not going anywhere with you. The fuck, like, I'm like, you're still with her, I'm good. So he was very mean on the phone, whatever, and I said, you know what, that was a God blessed you from that whole situation, right? And talked to him for 2 years. 2 years rings around. You know what I mean? 2 years. 2 years come by and we rekindle again, right? In my mind, I'm like remembering the situation, but I said to myself, at the end of the day, like, I'm interested, you've been interested, whatever, but you broke my heart already. I don't think this is a good idea because we've been friends for so long, and if it doesn't work out, and I already told him, like, I warned him, if it doesn't work out and, and you do some shady shit, bam, we're gone. Like, I'm done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, friendship, everything gone. Like, I don't even want to see your face. Like, the fuck? But whatever, he convinced me, and I still had feelings. And I still had some strong feelings. So I said, you know what, whatever, let's see where this goes, because we are mature now. We are about 27. It is time. You know what I mean? It's time. Like, this is the time where you start thinking about, like, building something with somebody, being loyal. You know what I mean? Like, staying with one person, you know what I mean? Like, this is like the conversation that you have now when you're 27. Like, I just thought that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been having these conversations from so long ago, but I'm like, this is the time now, because we're almost 30. Like, what are we doing still living like teenagers now? We're hitting 30 now. We're hitting there. We're getting there, right? So whatever. Everything was good. Everything was great. You know what I mean? To the point where, like, yeah, I broke my celibacy. Okay? Couple times. And yeah, I trusted this man so much that did it, unprotected. Which I promised myself even during when I was celibate, because I would have these, like, thoughts saying to myself, like, I would never do that until I find my husband. Because at the end of the day, that's commitment. You know what I mean? Now I know you're committed because we are married. You know what I mean? But, at least I was like, at least if there's a ring on it, there's commitment, right? But whatever. I went with the flow, which is another red flag. Never go with the fucking flow, because that means that person doesn't care about you enough, right? So went with the flow, whatever. The moment, and I told God too, I had this conversation, I said, honestly, Lord, like, let me try this out, because I really like this man, I really love him, but if it doesn't work out, like, I will be done. Or hopefully I'll be done, right? Yeah, so it didn't work out, and it came with a whole bunch of problems, worrying, infidelity. I just felt like man's talking back with his ex, and I researched a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff weren't adding up. Okay, he basically kind of ghosted me for a week, but before he ghosted me, I was kind of wondering, like, are we only talking every day because of me? Let me see if I don't contact this man and see if he will, like, think about contacting me. Didn't hear from him for almost, like, 2 days. So I said to him, wow, 2 days? 2 days, Oh, I'm so sorry. Wanna chill. That's all I got, And it's worse, too, because I've seen this man, how he treated the ex that I met at that party. Move mountains for the girl. Move mountains. Took her on paid vacation. She didn't have to pay a penny. You know what I mean? Did things. Told her so much. Was so honest. You know what I mean? And then they didn't end up working out. And then there's me now. Someone that you knew for a long time. Someone that is trustworthy. Couldn't tell me nothing. Always a secret. Not doing things for me. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not like a materialistic gal, like, you know what I mean? I'm okay with the bare minimum, okay? And you can't even get that. He couldn't even give me the bare minimum. You know what I mean? And I had to tell him, I just throw in that line, you take this girl to so and so, and I'm fighting for a text back. Like, what is this? You know, and seeing that and comparing how, and I think it's worse seeing that someone you really care for treats someone else before you guys started dating very great, like amazing, and then you see how they treat you like shit, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Worse too, it's annoying because man would talk about his exes in front of me, and that's another red flag, ladies. If he talks about his ex, he's not over her. It's not over her. I'm over that. No, you're not. Because why the fuck you still talking about the bitch? I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? I don't care. Why are you talking about her? Isn't that the past? Guess it wasn't. Was not. Yeah, still in contact. They were still in contact. He claims, oh, I didn't speak with her. Show me screenshots like I didn't reply, whatever. So why is the girl so angry? Why does she keep trying to call you up? My thing died. So sorry guys, we're using the natural sunlight because the ring light died. I think that looks way better anyways. Anyway, I guess my point of this is like, I broke that for all that mess. Like, was it worth it? Was all that mess worth it? Because I was living peacefully with my celibacy. I was living peaceful, being celibate. Like, it was so freaking peaceful when I went celibate. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I got lonely. I'm not gonna say I didn't get lonely. Like, I got lonely. Like, I got really lonely, you know? But it wasn't but I feel like I would always snap back out of it. I left my celibacy and now I'm worried I caught something. I'm stressed out. I'm crying all the time. I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm getting anxiety because sometimes if I see a girl that looks familiar to his ex, I'm like panicking in a way. I don't even know why I'm doing that, but it's like I don't even think it's because I'm panicking to scared to see her, but it just brings back a reminder of like he treated her better than you. You know what I mean? Just hard when someone puts you through something like that and you're like devaluing yourself, like why? Because I don't look like this, you know? Why? Because my skin ain't lighter, like, you know what I mean? You start thinking some negative thoughts, like, and you're like, wow, you know, not like forgetting that like God literally created you with his 2 hands and said you are perfect in my eyes, and you're gonna meet a man that's gonna devalue you. If he sees this video, he might see this video, and you know, I just hope that if he does see it, he feels how I feel, because you don't do that to somebody. You know what I mean? You don't do that. You know what I mean? Especially somebody you knew for so long. Like, I knew you so long, and you're gonna treat me like some other random hoe. You know? Like, it's just crazy. So, I will never do that again. Like, I'll never do it again. I'm telling you, after this situation, I will never. Because right now, it's been probably like 3 weeks since I've been celibate, so we have to like restart the clock. So it's been 3 weeks since that, because the last time we did it, it was like end of June. So, and we're almost done July. So it's been like almost a good month, probably a month since, you know, since the last. So it's been like, yeah, a good almost 4 weeks. And I will continue to do that, because at the end of the day, I'm never doing that for a man ever again, because for my values, well, for my religion, but for my values as well, like, no, like, if he can't even commit to me, because before it was marriage, but now it's like, if you can't commit to me and see a future with me and build with me, you know what I mean, and only see me, you know what I mean, like, a girl comes by and you don't even, I want to be the point where like a girl will walk by and you don't even notice her, you know what I mean, like you just notice me. Like, I need to be your world, you know what I mean, because if you show me I'm your world, I will give you the world, because that's how the person I am. You know what I mean? I've been giving the world to people. I'm tired because I've been giving the world to people that did not deserve it. I've been giving up my values. I've been meeting people in the middle that won't even meet me in the middle. You know? So, what I take from all this is that, and I hope that you guys took something out of this rant, story time. I don't know. I feel like it was both in between. It's literally a crash out I'm having right now. But I hope you guys take out that that don't, if you're gonna give up your celibacy for anybody, it's for yourself. It's because you want to. Do not give it to a man. You know what I mean? Don't give it to a man. Don't be like, I like this man so much and I just want him to want me. Especially if he's initiating, like, I can't really be with somebody if I don't know how they are in bed. You know what I mean? I think that's a manipulation line out here, because I feel like every guy's trying to say that just to get you in the bed. You know what I mean? I can't see myself with a person if I don't know how they are in bed. Like, you don't give it up too fast. I just pray for a better love for me, because it's been a while. I feel like my family, like, they're rooting for me at this point, because they're like, yo, Latila's been at it. She's been at it, been trying, been played. I have so many stories. I feel like I have a lot of stories about how many times I got played on here, and I'm just tired of it, and I want a fresh start. And I'm not doing this dating scene anymore. If this is the dating scene, I don't want it. I don't want it. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something from it. And I hope you were at least entertained from my little crash out. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.